What's going on, y'all? Now, look, man, you about to check out Andrew Tate's final message, bro. Now, a lot of people, for whatever reason, do not like Andrew Tate, man, for a lot of reasons. And I'm realizing that a lot of these reasons why people don't like Andrew Tate tend to be about different things other than the message, man. You see what I'm saying? What's the main message of what's going on? What I think people should try to start doing, man, is just hear the message and not try to peel back the layer of a person. Just get the message and keep it moving. But I just watched Andrew Tate. I watched Andrew Tate. What video is that, bruh? Andrew Tate. I watched him do something. Yeah, no, I watched. I watched Dad's Games expose Andrew Tate. He was not exposing him, bruh. I watched him try to expose Andrew Tate. It was really just an emotional response and there was a lot of opinions and just really slander. You see what I'm saying? I watched that. I said some things in it. A lot of people was mad, so I took the video down. I privated the video just cause it's not time for me to get canceled yet, man. I gotta make it and then get canceled. You see what I'm saying? Once I make it, I'm not gonna have no problem getting. I don't care about getting canceled, but right now I can't get canceled yet, bro. So I'm like, man, let me just take this video down, bro, cause I don't want to get canceled just yet. Don't cancel me yet, bro. Let me make it first and then cancel me. You see what I'm saying? But I'm about to watch his final message right here, bro. And I watched Jimmy Jackson. I'm about to be uploading that soon too. Jimmy Jackson tried to expose Andrew Tate neither too. He didn't really expose him neither. That's gonna be up on my channel soon too. But Andrew Tate's final message, let's see what's going on. They just banned him on everything, bro. They banned him on Instagram, YouTube. They banned him on YouTube. They took his channels off of YouTube. Do y'all understand how detrimental that is? Imagine if it was somebody whose whole career was off of YouTube or the foundation was from YouTube. And they just taking people's stuff just because of what other people are doing. It's kids at school repeating what he says to girls, and they taking his stuff down. And instead of trying to, I don't know, control the kids' parents on what they see online, they just they go to the source. And this is crazy because if they really cared so much, they would have been start teaching us what really mattered in school, bro. But as people out here, I guess what he's saying goes against the feminist, very, very, very popular feminist ways of today. Cause you know we live in a world of feminism, man. Everything is about the women, which is amazing, bro. I don't want to get on here and bash women at all. You know we love women. I love women, man. Y'all are art, bro. I love looking at y'all, man. Dead serious. I don't care if somebody wanted to torture me, right? And they like, all right, your torture is you have to stand across from this woman and look at her for 30 minutes straight and just look at her. You can't look away. If she was I wouldn't have no problem. I could look at women all day. Y'all are just beautiful to me, man. You know what I'm saying? But once again, though, I live in reality too. So a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, this man right here says, a lot of it is truth. It's just the tone. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff is people just don't like the delivery, bro. But a lot of things that Andrew Tate says, whether you like it or not, is very, very true. Very true. But we're going to see what this final message is. Let's get straight to it. A lot of people are going to be in their feelings. I don't care. Peel back the layers. You're going to see a lot of this is very true. And I notice a lot of people that disagree with Andrew Tate are also those who obviously don't hold the same values and morals. Well, that's obvious, right? That's why they disagree. So I'm saying.
Thinking for a long time how to start this video because it needs to be concise and compendious, but I also want it to be very, very comprehensive. And I guess the best place to start is at the beginning.
I'm gonna give y'all 5 reasons of why, because people said, oh, watching Dad's Games video is gonna change my perspective of Andrew Tate. I'm gonna give y'all 3 reasons why somebody like me will respect Andrew Tate. I'm gonna tell you why. 1, because I pick up on little things. The way that he represents himself, you see what I'm saying? Very commendable, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it would be bad for any man to want to pick up on these certain things, bro. Just little things like posture, very well spoken. You see what I'm saying? Just things like that, very well spoken, posture. And another reason honestly, I'm not about to give y'all 3 reasons. Bro.
There's been many different versions of my life story.
Obviously, success, riches,
as of late,
other things.
Many years ago. But I'm going to give a very, very quick overview of my story. My life has always been difficult. I've certainly had a difficult life. I preach to the people who follow me that as a man, trauma and difficulty is extremely important because it's the building blocks for mental fortitude.
How can you disagree with that? How can you say that that's wrong?
That my life has been difficult because it's impossible to become a capable man or a man of my capability without struggling with facing serious adversities, without trying to overcome often insurmountable odds. I grew up in South Side of Chicago. I'm obviously a person of color. I was bullied.
Look, look. He is mixed. But it's funny because he said obviously. That's not obvious though. I'm not gonna lie. Cause you could look and think that Andrew Tate is a white man. But he is mixed though. He is mixed.
In school to a degree. And my father always taught me to stick up for myself.
That's his pops right there.
I was never allowed to run and cry to authority. I was told that if someone wants to mess with you or come at you, you can't always go tell the teacher. Sometimes you have to deal with it. I was actually picked on by these two kids when I was riding the school bus home. I think I was around 5 and they were around 7. They were a bit older than me, and they used to pick on me on the school bus. They'd sit behind me, throw things at me, hit me, etc. And I came home and I told my dad about it. I said, Dad, these 2 kids are picking on me every single time I get to school.
I heard this story before.
And my dad said, I'm not going to call the teacher because the teacher ain't on the bus. And I'm not going to call the school bus driver because they're busy driving. Son, if you want to deal with this, you're going to have to deal with it yourself.
Bro, and one thing that I say a lot, bro, I think for whenever I have a son, my son, it's mandatory. He's going to have to get at least in a couple fights growing up, bro. But when I say that, I sound crazy, bro. I don't see how that sounds crazy to some people. Every young man, you have to just get in the cut. It does something to you. It's necessary almost, bro, for you to get in at least 3 fights growing up. How are you a man walking around with confidence in your chest out and you have never been in at least 3 fights? How have you never came in any conflict, bro? How is that even possible? I don't understand that, bro.
And I said, but Dad, they're bigger than me. What do you want me to do? There's 2 of them and they're bigger than me. And at the time, I'd just come home from school and I was holding a lunchbox. My dad pointed and said, you have a lunchbox, son? Teach them. So weeks had passed. It was a few weeks. They kept picking on me, and I felt myself sitting there getting more insecure, and the rage was boiling inside of me. And one day, one of them slapped me in the side of the face from behind. I was sitting on the chair. He slapped me in the face from behind. And instantly, I don't know what it was, but this was the day I had enough, and I turned with my lunchbox and swung it over the back of the school bus chair and caught him and busted his eye clean open. The plastic Batman lunchbox hit him in the eye, and blood started squirting everywhere.
Oh my God,
All
bro.
the children started screaming.
That's crazy.
And as I did this, the bus had just come up to a stop. It was a few stops before my stop, but it had stopped. And as the bus stopped and the screaming happened, I just got up and I just ran off the bus and ran home. I've never run so fast or so far in my life. I was full of adrenaline. I just ran. When I got home, I had blood on my clothes, and my dad looked at me. He said, what happened? And I said, that kid, I won't say his name. I said his name at the time. I said, that kid, he hit me in the face, and I had enough of getting hit in the face. And I was still holding the lunchbox, but it was all smashed up where I'd hit him with it. And my dad kind of smiled a little bit and said, don't worry, son. Get in the car. We got in the car and we went to Walmart. We walked up and down the aisle, and he looked and picked up another lunchbox, an exact replica of the same blue Batman lunchbox, gave it to me and said, I'll buy you as many of these as you need. And that was the last we spoke of it. Funnily enough, I never saw that kid again. I don't know if he changed schools. I don't know what his parents did, but I never saw that child again. So even from a very, very young age, I was taught that going to authority and crying and hoping someone else was going to fix your problems is not the way a man should conduct himself.
And there's people that tells you that, and I just don't understand how people genuinely dislike this guy right here, bro. How can you not, especially men, bro? You see what I'm saying? Everything that Andrew Tate just represents, bro. Hey, I'm all here for it, man. I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's commendable, bro. Like, I respect it. Every man should, you know what I'm saying, strive for the best version of themselves, period. And there's people that's telling you that you wrong for that. Bro, it's people, oh, he bashes women. For one, that's not true, bro. For two, men gets, bro, why don't nobody speak up on behalf of men? He bad, if that's the case, he bashes men too. But nobody cares about that. Kevin Samuels was bashing men for 2-3 years. Nobody cared. He started talking stuff about women for a year. The whole world goes crazy. You see what I'm saying? Men can get told everything that's reality, very true, heartfelt things. Don't know. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're a man. Somebody tell the woman the truth. Oh yeah, you know, somebody might not want to marry you because you got OnlyFans, or you got OnlyFans. I might want some of that money. Oh, I hate him. He's the worst man in this world. It's like, man, this is crazy out here, bro. I just haven't heard nothing that's worth somebody hating this individual for. I haven't genuinely heard anything that's, because hate is a strong word. There's people out here who genuinely hate Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I know they're probably not even in the same world, but it's Kevin Samuels was trying to help black people, black women, black men, whatever, right? Black families. And the same people he was trying to help, black women, was the main ones bashing him, bro. If you peel back the layers, all right, let me think. Why is he talking to me with such this tone? Why is he talking with such this urgency? Why does he care so much? Oh, he probably cares so much talking with such this urgency because he wants me to wake up, because he's talking with so much urgency because this is true. This is very real. Oh, because he wants to help. Oh, okay. That's what it all boils down to. But, you know, that's the internet, and you got to do things that gets the most clicks, and you got to be, you know, attention. You got to keep people's attention. And a lot of things on the internet, you got to hyper whatever it is you're doing. You got to hyper it to the max for you to get a lot of eyes on you, bro. And there's people who can't determine, who think that a lot of this internet stuff is genuinely very real. That's why I put in my bio the most authentic YouTuber, bro. Cause, you know what I'm saying, everything is just 100% authentic this way, bro. Andrew Tate is not somebody you should be hating. I promise you. Whoever you are watching me, if you hate this man right here, I promise you, this is somebody you do not need to be hating, bro. Dude hasn't done nothing to you or anything to your family, bro. Hate the people who's doing something to you. Hate the ones who's putting these systems in place, making shit harder for you, bro. Don't hate a nigga you never met in real life ever.
When I left Chicago, I moved to Luton, England, which was multiple times voted the worst town in England. It's a high crime rate. It's a very bad area. My mother and father broke up, so I was in a single mother household. And now I'm a person of color in a single mother household. I'm also the only American at the time in Luton. And I had, again, repeat problems.
Honestly, bro,
picked on for being
that right there sounds like a lot of adversity. I can see that. It's certain stuff that I can see and little things that I know what will come with that, bro. That comes with a lot of adversity right there. I can imagine that, bro.
The American.
I can see that for sure.
I was picked on for not knowing things I should have known because I hadn't been through the English educational system.
I could see that for sure. I could definitely see that, bro.
And I had trouble.
I know that because I moved around a lot.
For myself, fortunately, nothing got violent at any point. But when people made fun of me, I stood up and said, "Listen, don't make fun of me. I'm from a different place, and I talk differently." And I always understood that standing up for yourself. I never went to the teacher. I never cried to anybody else. I just stood up for myself. And over time, people learned respect for me and my boundaries, and they were very respectful of me. And I had a very positive experience from then on out in school by simply standing up for myself, because this is how I was taught to act. In high school, I ended up having a reputation of a guy that nobody really messed with. I certainly wasn't a bully, absolutely the opposite. No one really picked on me. I actually had a friend in school who was gay. I had 5 main friends in school, and I was also friends with a gay guy. And he would make fun of me for being American, And I would make fun of him for being gay back then. But the world was a very, very different place. This is many, many years ago. And we had friendly banter.
Bruh, and this what I'm saying. Many years ago, people used to do weird shit. Like, bro, I know this black guy and this white guy, they would make racist jokes at each other. It's people who still do that. Y'all niggas are very weird. Bro, all the white guys, bro. You gotta know which black friends to do that with. All the black guys. Why are y'all even entertaining this shit, man? And why are y'all even doing that? You gotta know who did that with, too. Both of y'all tripping, bro. Black and white people doing that shit, bro. That's never funny. I remember I was young, bro, and I used to hear them jokes like, what they say about the chainsaw? What does a chainsaw make to a black person or something like that? Or what does a black person and an apple have in common? Just these jokes, bro. They don't be, that shit is nowhere near, bro. Those are not funny. Nowhere near. Y'all can't even see my eyes. Those are nowhere near funny to me, bro. It's very stupid, childish, but you know, I don't hear that too much in today's time. But so those are the type of things that was going on in this time, bro.
Banter back and forth.
Shit like
but
that.
We were very good friends, and I stuck up for him and prevented anyone else picking on him all of the time. And the banter between us, the locker room talk, which would be considered absolutely unacceptable today, at the time was very, very normal. And we had a great time. We were good friends. And I heard from him, actually, after this ban, and he said, you should mention the fact that the things they say about you completely aren't true.
So I'm saying, bro, and I have a good judgment of character. I promise you, I can tell a lot about people off of just, even if a side they're giving is a persona. I can see through a lot of things, and my gut instinct has never been wrong, bro. And I can read mannerisms and stuff. Andrew Tate means well. I can tell you that right now. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not over here. I'm not an Andrew Tate fanboy. Nothing. I genuinely don't really. That's not the case. I just know when I know something, bro. And all he doing is really giving advice, bro. Really to help men, cause nobody is giving us advice, bro. Every time somebody gets out here to help men, they end up dying, bro. Now I'm thinking about it, like every time somebody gets out here to tell men better advice, they get bashed by the world. Don't y'all realize that? And then they get praised to bash them. And then it goes back to their message whenever they say things like, oh yeah, they're trying to kill off masculinity in the world. It makes sense because look at what happens when you try to, you know, uphold high levels of testosterone and masculinity. What happens, bro? Teachers on TikTok stretching the truth, talking about these kids coming to school. They could say anything, bro. And now that's influencing. We don't know if that was a play from high above. Oh yeah, how these teachers go on TikTok and say this about Andrew Tate, say that this happened. So then we have a reason to bash him in court and everything. If he ever tries to take it to court, we have a reason or whatever. Say this, so then now we can take his stuff away. Now we can hush this message down and quiet this out. Then you know what we're going to do? We're going to give them another distraction. Give all these people a different distraction to take their mind off of that. And then they'll forget about Andrew Tate in the next 2 months. And then we can make them go to the gym even less and less more. We can make them even... we can make the men go to the Starbucks a lot much more. We can make men... You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I see what's going on, bro. And it's people feelings hurt over this man trying to help men. And I can't believe this shit. And there's men out here such as Daz Games bashing Andrew Tate. Shit it's disgusting to me, bro. It's disgusting to me, man. It's honestly sad, bro. And it's not many left, bro. It's not that many public gurus, mentors out here, whatever you want to call them. Hey, they out here dying off, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, bro.
This leads me on to the reason I believe these narratives have managed to gain such a foothold.
I'm not even a red pill, bro. I'm just reality.
Due to the fact I've managed to develop an iron mind, because I'm probably the only individual on earth who can be vilified to this level without taking personal insult and without...
That's another thing too that I really respect about Andrew Tate, bro. He take all of this with... Once again, I'm not trying to get on here and at all, bro. This is just facts. Look, does he look bothered in the face right here? I promise you, if the average person was to get a lot of things that get said about Andrew Tate to them, even just reading messages and stuff and hearing these things, they would not be able to take it, bro. They couldn't take it. They would probably do something to themselves. They would be very sad, depressed, whatever. But you know, once again, bro, it's just a matter of and then people know that they can say certain things to him because they know, like, oh yeah, he'll be able to take it. He's a man, you know what I'm saying?
Affected.
They be saying some crazy stuff, bro.
Allowed
Telling
certain narratives to gain traction, which I shouldn't have allowed to gain traction, because they didn't personally bother me, because I know they are false.
Right.
I live with a very, very pure heart. I'm a religious man. I go to church, and anyone who follows me in detail knows I donate.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. I know I'm pausing it. I don't care. You can watch the original video. The fact that he even has to say this is what's crazy to me, bro. Because I can see any real person in these same shoes. The fact that he even has, the fact that everybody can't see that is what's crazy to me. People believe, people believe anything, bro. This is crazy to me, bro.
Money to the church.
This is crazy.
And as long as
bro.
I knew the truth of my heart and God knew the truth of my heart, I wasn't interested in lies being purported. I now understand that's wrong, because even though I've done nothing wrong, even though it doesn't emotionally affect me,
but the world is so
God
soft.
and myself know my innocence.
The world is so soft right now.
The public consciousness has been polluted to a point where narratives are being purported which are absolutely and utterly false. And it's having a genuine negative impact on the people who I care about and the people who care about me. And despite the fact it doesn't emotionally affect me, as a man, I have a duty to protect all of those I love. And for this reason, these narratives have started to become very, very harmful. I was on the understanding that on the internet, people don't like you. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you say. There's going to be some people who don't like you, and the people who don't like you are not interested to latch onto and accelerating that lie on as much as possible via their platforms to try and paint a negative picture of you because they don't like you. A lot of these
Daz Games,
attack.
Daz Games, the video y'all made me make private. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you see what Andrew Tate just said? That's why I privated my video. Because at first I had an ego and I was like, man, I'm not about to private this video, man. If they don't, man, F that, bro. Now I'm like, let me think smart now. Should I really try to force authenticity on people or do what's best for me? And it's like, maybe I'm just being too transparent. You see what I'm saying? Which I never thought would ever be a problem, bro. You see what I'm saying? But literally when, bro, it's man, this world is not what I thought it was, man. This world is not what I thought it was, man. Oh my God, bro. Because I never had this much conversation with people who didn't, you know, share the same values as me. So I didn't know that certain opinions would even get said, or certain responses would get said from other statements. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, now that I hear other audiences and crowds and people say what they have to say and everything, it's like, whoa, oh, okay. Oh, this is a whole nother way of thinking going on right here. Got you. Okay.
Acts against me are disguised under the virtue of caring about women. But none of these people who are attacking me care about women.
Facts.
None of them donate to women's charities.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Daz Games, I could see through Daz Games, bro. I could see through Daz Games. And I feel like, bro, I'm saying, I really love women, bro. I really do. And I can tell when people say certain things to bash women and when they say certain things to help men to then help women. If you say certain things to make better men, you're going to make better men for women, bro. You know, women say, oh, it's no real men out here. Y'all come across a real man and then get his Instagram deleted. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm a real man. I'm man enough to know who a real man and who not. People gonna think, oh, you a dick rider, you a fanboy. Nah, I just live in reality, bro. I know I know real people when I see them, bro. It's straight, it's simple. I don't care, oh, top G. It's like, Red's just a real man to me.
None of them donate
That's
to
how I
charity
look at
like
it.
I do. None of them help anybody like
See what I'm
me.
saying?
Proof of the massive work I do for helping people. They don't help anybody. All they do is just attack me and use fake virtue, the fact they pretend
Daz
to care,
Games.
as a
Daz
reason to attack
Games.
somebody who they personally
Daz
don't
Games.
like. And it's
Daz
very, very
Games.
different to actually care about an issue
Daz Games. That's what Daz Games did. 8 million views in a week. I'm not gonna lie. If I was to get 8 million views in a week, I probably still wouldn't do it. I don't care that much. 8 million views in a week, and people just going with these. And bro, I can see through the camera, bro. Daz Games, you not getting me, bro. Daz Games is slick. He got some of y'all. He ain't get me. He don't give a bro. Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Or weaponizing.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
To try and damage someone else's life. These are very, very different things.
Andrew Tate just too real
and
for the world, bro.
This is the reason why I have not tried.
This is honestly very sad to me. I'm gonna tell you why this is so sad. Because you have somebody who came online to give their opinions and judgments on this world. Some agree, some disagree. Bro, if this is the case, why don't we go and ban Lizzo, bro? Or ban these women rappers, bro, that also go to school saying they're on their Andrew Tate side of things, but from a woman perspective. Oh, you don't have no money, you not rich, whatever. Broke boys don't deserve to get no kitty. I know that's right. Broke boys don't deserve to get no kitty. I know that's right. They go to school saying that. Why don't they ban Cardi B? But a boy go to school saying, you're a girl. If you my girlfriend, you should clean for me. Whatever they had to say. I don't know. Whatever the kid was saying. Oh, ban Andrew Tate. He's making men feel themselves. He's making men want to put in work and feel better. He's giving men the truth. Let's ban him. This is sad, bro, cause this can happen to any real authentic person, bro. It's and if you're not willing to bend or fold, it's bound to happen to you. If you get on the platform and you don't share the same views as this corrupt, soft, pussy society, you're gonna get in the same shoes. It's bound to happen, bro. And that's why a lot of real people are not in a lot of big platforms. At least when it comes to certain things of entertainment. When it comes to entertainment, cause he big, right? Offline, everything, he's big time. But in this entertainment world, clearly they just got him up out of here. A lot of these rappers you might see, they it's only so many J. Cole's that's gonna be able to get to the top, bro. You see what I'm saying? They don't want the knowledgeable people up top, bro, for a reason. They don't want these people with a platform to say the right things. And there's people that is agreeing with them getting banned when in actuality what he's saying, think about your son, bro. I understand you might not like what he says. Now think about say you had a son. Who would you rather your son listen to? Daz Games or Andrew Tate? Some of y'all might not say Andrew Tate. I understand that.
To dispel these myths as hard as I could have.
But so would you not want your son to get in any fights growing up too? So you don't want your son to go through adversity? Take away certain points that might have went viral and might not even all the way be the truth. As far as like women with the OnlyFans, I want 100% of her money and everything. When you don't hear the context of course you're not gonna agree with that, right? But which I wouldn't even get there because I'm not dating her. She got OnlyFans. But so do you not want your son to, everything he was saying in the beginning, you don't want your son to go through adversity, get in fights. You don't want him to have, things that's going to make him stronger, certain traumas. You don't want him to go through nothing. You want him to have a perfect lollygag, easy life. You see what I'm saying? Is that what you really want from your son? You're a man. He going to grow up to be a what? He's going to grow up to be a man? Or I don't know.
Because I understood that these people are always going to hate me. And they're always going to lie about me, no matter what I say or do. But considering in light of the final ban, and considering I have the public consciousness, I think it's extremely important that for myself and for my family and for people I care about, that I tell the truth. And I make the truth known to the world. Because that is the only intention in my video, is to sit and tell the truth. And the fact that I'm a very, very iron-minded individual who is not negatively affected by these smear campaigns is not reason enough for me not to sit, take time, and dispel all the negative things which are said about me.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's it. Let me know if I should watch the rest of that, bro. But I can see through everything, man. I promise you. Andrew Tate ain't somebody you want to hate, bro. He says a lot of real shit, man. A lot a lot of shit that a lot of men agree on too. That's just not gonna tell you deep down inside. I think most men will agree with most of the things that's said. Probably won't tell you, but you're not gonna tell me it's one man out here who doesn't at least wish they could, bro. For all the married men, be 100, bro. If you married watching this video, be 100, bro. You telling me you never? Now this has nothing to do with Andrew Tate, but this is just the willing. This is just the level that men will lie just to not cause any, you know what I'm saying, trouble in their personal life. But look, so you telling me, say you married, right? You never, ever, ever had to lust for another woman regardless how much you love your girl. Cause you could say something like, oh yeah, you know, men, we can love our girl and still have sex over here. They won't believe you if you say something like that, or they won't understand it, which I understand why you won't understand it, but that's very much possible. And then a man can go cheat on his girl, come back and like love you the most. Like don't even love this girl, don't even like her. Come back and you are the love of my life. I love you so much. But you know what I'm saying? I let my Johnson go have fun over here for 20 minutes or something. Don't mean I love her. She wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Why would I love her? You was with me in the gym. Of course I love you. She wasn't with me in the gym. She just got bamboozled by these shining lights, shining things or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, bro. Like, men can do things without emotions and stuff attached to it, such as having sex. And it's just reality, bro. I just live in reality. I had to swallow a lot of pills in life, so it's easy for me to not care about how somebody else feels when you say things that are facts. These are facts. They are truth. I promise you, bro. Like, whenever you live in the truth, life just it's more. You can see things for what they really are because everything is true. My fault, everything is not true. But whenever you're living in the truth, you will see things for the truth, for what they is. I'm gone though, y'all. We out. I know some people gonna be hurt, not like it. Some people gonna unsubscribe. I understand that. For those that's, cause in the last video I seen a couple people say I'm unsub me, and it had like 12 likes on it. I want y'all to know something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm gonna be in life. I know how much work ethic grind I got. I know how much work I'm putting in every day. So regardless, I'm gonna get 1 million subscribers, bro. I'm getting 1 million subscribers, bro. You see what I'm saying? You either just gonna be fucking with me or you not. You might be gone tomorrow, back in 3 months, whatever. I know me. I was born in this world alone. I'm gonna die alone. My journey is not off of if this person rock with me or this person doesn't. Man, I had so many, you know what I'm saying, trials and tribulations, bro. People come and leave my life. I'm honestly, bro, everybody that's in my life, I'm expecting for them to leave. I know that sounds crazy, but it happens so much that it's like, bro, the next person leave, it's like, I was expecting that anyway. I could see it happening. I just almost expect it. Not like I want it to happen, but I see it happening. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they gone. It's routine, feel me? Because grind first. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm out there, y'all. We gone. Let's get it, man. And don't take strangers' opinions so personal, y'all. Just listen to things with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but that's just my advice. I'm out. Love y'all, man. We gone.